Yo what guys, MrBigRuss here, back from MBR Starcast. Today with some more Spectator mode League of Legends gameplay. As you may have noticed, as I'm pretty bizarre about, they do have, the purple team have a Mordekaiser jungler. I've never even heard a Mordekaiser could jungle, let alone seen a Mordekaiser jungle, so I'm going to be very intrigued to how this actually goes. If this is a troll thing, I don't know. But if we actually skip over here, we are going to find Mordekaiser going to meet Amumu in this bush. He's already decided to pop smite, which means if Amumu has smite up, which he did as he went for a smite this blue, he's going to be able to steal that. Showing you the benefits of why you keep smite up. And Amumu picking up first blood for his troubles as well, so he's going to be able to steal his red buff and his raise, so that's going to be a lot of gold and level experience that Mordekaiser is now going to lose because of that. So you know, at the end of the day, Amumu went there, and I found Amumu was always going to kind of really kill Mord, even if Mord did flash, purely because as long as he landed his Q, Mord was never really going to get away from that. But yeah, that just really kind of shows you why you don't use smite just to target something. Very bad move by Mord. He's now going to come over to his raid camp to find that's gone, so even more time lost in that respect. And Amumu being the jungler that it needs to be, making the kill happen on Kayle, and Twisted Fate picking up the kill there, so that's going to certainly help his lane a lot. Kayle has decided to kind of, even though she is playing mid lane, is going for a kind of start off with Dorans instead of Doran's ring. I've seen a lot of AP Kayles recently, but this one maybe deciding to go for that AD damage still. So she started off with her Dorans. It'll be interesting how that does actually play off for her. But if we have a rundown of the teams, you know, it's been a little busy little couple minutes just then, with the first two kills already picked up by the blue team. We start off with our bottom lane that we're currently watching. We have Ezreal and Lulu bottom for the blue team, along with a Jarvan solo top, a Twisted Fate mid, and of course a Amumu jungler. Whilst on the other side we have our purple team, the V solo top, Nunu and Varus bottom, Kayle mid, and Mordekaiser jungler, which I still can't really get my head around. So I don't know. We'll see. But very nice play by Amumu to make that kind of gank happen, and Mord was just not expecting it at all. So quite a big time. Ping has gone down over there. That is his own ping, so I don't think it doesn't look like there's any wards. So I'm not too sure what that was about. May have been a misclick, but not to worry. So we're currently having the battle out between Twisted Fate and Kayle mid. Obviously, the benefits of Twisted Fate himself, the man. We'll have a quick look. Let's have a quick look at Twisted Fate's view. Where is the shortcut for Twisted Fate? We'll probably end up doing it and I'll miss a kill. That's what always ends up happening. Twisted Fate, where are you? You're number 5. There we go. As soon as we go to Twisted Fate, he's decided to pull back. Amumu was coming up from behind though. He's gone in for the grab. Obviously, he doesn't have his ult up, so he's not going to be able to do a grab then ult. But he obviously did latch on the minion. But obviously, his ult was up. He can kind of use that to pull himself into lane, then pop the ult down. But obviously, Kayle was a bit too far pushed back. Twisted Fate wasn't really ready for it at all. It doesn't have the mana consumption at the moment to really make anything special happen. So I think that's going to stay as is. Even though, we do have the Q coming in by Amumu there. They do know that Kayle is not level 6 at the moment, but unfortunately not enough damage to be able to put down a very nice idea trying to hit her before she turned level 6, and that would actually been the second kill over had it been completed. But Twisted Fate really not having that mana consumption at the moment to finish it off, so they're going to back. Twisted Fate, I just know, has decided to go for teleport, so he is going to be able to get around the map very quickly with teleport and obviously his ultimate, so we'll see how that does play off. The current battle in the battle between Jarvan and V at top, really nothing too much happening. If we have a look at our Jarvan, they're both sitting on the same farm actually. Jarvan's decided to go for his crystalline flask to start off with, whilst our V has gone for rejuvenant beads along with a couple of health pots. So what was that about? I don't know if that's her actual recall. I've never seen that before. That was pretty interesting. I'm not sure if that was to do because she's actually got her special skin on, so maybe so. I don't know. That was pretty interesting. So she's actually been able to back already by the 6-minute mark, 6.5 minutes, and going to be able to purchase her Brutalizer now, so going to be looking really kind of just going to have that bit of armor penetration now. So I think a couple of her moves, like I say, I fully don't really understand V too much, but I'm pretty sure some of her moves actually are to do with something about armor penetration or something like that. So I think that's only going to really help her out. And Mord, at the moment, you know, he's trying to farm up, but that gank's really kind of setting behind. But even so, when he does come in lane, you know, if you compare Mordekaiser to Amumu, Mordekaiser has no crowd control whatsoever. He has his Q, which is like, it increases his auto attack and then a couple balls hit off or something. He has his E, which obviously is his spine cone. He has his W, which is his little shield, and his ultimate, obviously, which is the steals their clone away if he kills them, puts a bit of increased damage on it and so forth. It looked like Kayle actually had made it all, obviously must have travelled all the way down bottom from that, from the bush. I didn't actually notice that. It must have come from the turret side and picking up a kill over Lulu there, so very nice kill to pick up Kayle. That's going to kind of help her out a little. And they are currently charging Ezreal. The slow has gone down by Kayle there, and they're going to be able to pick the kill up easy enough. She does have her ult, teleport coming in by Twist of Fate, ult coming in by Amumu, and maybe there's something go down here. Varus is certainly going to drop either way. Kayle's ult has gone down, she's popped a heal, but I think she is going to be trapped between two rocks now. And Amumu letting the kill, very nice. I like that by Amumu there. You could quite easily see he just stood there and let Twist of Fate get the kill then, which I really like because he knows that Twist of Fate's going to be a lot stronger early game for him to get the kills, so it's going to be a lot more beneficial. Because the thing, if Amumu gets the kill, what does he buy? He goes back and buys some more health or something. Whilst the Twist of Fate backs, he's going to buy more damage, which is obviously more beneficial for the team. So very smart play by Amumu there. I really like that, and obviously being this sort of high elo, I don't know what this is. I assume it's one of the featured games, so I assume it could be around maybe 2k elo or something. Even though elo is obviously getting taken out now anyway. But yeah, very nice play by Amumu. I like that, and that's what I think the jungler's about. You know, for me, I always say, even though I never really used to be it too much when I was jungling, but ever since I kind of stopped jungling and really kind of got sucked into top lane and knew the importance of winning your lane, if a jungler comes into your lane and takes the kill away from you, obviously, you know, sometimes it doesn't happen on purpose, and sometimes, depending on who it is, you know, people go in there, you know, jungler's come in there and he wants to get the kill for himself because it boosts him up when you're doing solo queue. But had say the top laner got the kill, it's going to actually give them that sort of 400 gold advantage, you know, say a Doran's Blade or something, almost advantage over them. Very nice flash by V then to get out of Jarvan's ult. So yeah, not bad. She is going to teleport again. That sound effect from that is really really interesting. But yeah, so say had Amumu, I was trying to think of the gank, what happened at the start off with, no, that was his kill. Trying to find of an example, but say if Amumu come up here right now instead of the top lane between the battle between V and Jarvan, then and actually secured the kill, then it would kind of set Jarvan back a little bit because he's gained no benefit from that gank happening, bar a little bit of assist gold and the fact that the other champion has been shut down. The ult has come down in by Twist of Fate. The stunner has gone down, stun card going down once again, and I'm sure she will drop. Amumu doing the job again, just following her around to make sure that Twist of Fate picked up the kill. So there was your prime example once again. Really liking this Amumu play. I'm really smart. Kayle does not realise that Amumu is currently still in that bush, I don't think, and could possibly, something may go down here. He has his yellow card up and it has gone down. Unfortunately the Q was a bit too far away, and first sign of Mordekaiser this game, and it has caused a flash out of Amumu then. That was a pretty sort of wasted flash. I don't know if it was necessarily needed, but Mordekaiser actually popping his ult down onto Twist of Fate. He was rather low, and that is actually going to secure a double kill now. We possibly could be looking at a triple kill. Kayle has actually had to pop her ult down because of the turret targeting her, and out of nowhere, a true shot barrage obviously being missed by Ezreal then. Really, you know, it's a bit optimistic trying to hit for some of that. Sometimes it does, sometimes you don't. But like I say, Mordekaiser has not been seen this whole game, has no crowd control when he comes into lane, and decides to come in just then at the right opportunity, and somehow picked up a triple kill. Obviously thanks to his clone being there of Twisted Fate, putting a lot of damage down, and that was just out of nowhere. So I think, you know, what they may be trying to build here is kind of a late game champion, someone who can, when they come into the team fights, is going to be nice, but for making ganks happen, it's just really not going to happen. I think that gank, what happened there was just kind of more, I don't know, it was well played by Mordekaiser, but they were just all so low anyway, you just come up at the right time. He has decided to go for his cage lucky pick. Obviously it's going to be able to give him that gold buffalo, which he's really desperately going to need, I think, to try and maximise his jungle speed. And he is currently, he's going to be feeling a lot stronger. He hasn't actually back since securing that triple kill, so has really no item boost at the moment. But he is going to be sitting in this top bush, trying to make something happen. It does look like there is a ward up in the second bush up there, so you will be able to, Jarvan will be able to see Mordekaiser recording him, so he must have saw him walking into the bush anyway. So nice ward placement by Jarvan if that was him. Twisted Fate ult coming in once again, and that damage going down onto the bot lane duo of Varus and Nunu, absolutely getting shredded. And Amumu once again come out now. Where is Amumu coming from? He is so fast. He does have that boots of ability on him, so he is able to get around the map super quick and making the effect happen. The W on V trying to put some extra damage, and Mordekaiser just can't make up his mind where he wants to go, but V is doing a good enough job of trading with Jarvan at the moment. And a beautiful Q by Jarvan there, actually over the Baron pit. It has, he did proc Mordekaiser's on him. I think Kayle, wow, a fail flash by Kayle right there. Mordekaiser's E going down, and they again a Q by Jarvan, and he may well survive this. He would have been 100% dead had V had Kayle not actually have messed her flash up then. A little bit too late by Twisted Fate, I feel, on his actual yellow card pick, and I'm not sure if he has gone for the flash in. He has actually picked up the kill over Mordekaiser there. I think that certainly could have happened a lot earlier had he actually decided to place his yellow card down a little bit earlier into this, and unfortunately did get his yellow card onto Kayle, but she did actually get that Q damage of her slow, doing enough to finish her off. Jarvan is running really low. He's actually had to pop his flash after coming in to try and help Twisted Fate there. Another true shot Mirage getting completely missed by Kayle, and picking up the kill over Jarvan, trying to really kind of overextend a bit too much in Ezreal did arcane overshift the walls, so a little bit better communication. I think Jarvan could have quite easily survived that. Twisted Fate was always going to die, but I think Jarvan's death was quite avoidable. But they did pick up Kayle, but she got 2 kills for her troubles. It's going to put up to 4 now, so interesting. It's interesting to see her build. Obviously, she's gone for that Doran's blade to start off with, but she's obviously gone for the Doran's ring as well, along with a bit of attack speed. So it's interesting to see what kind of build she does actually kind of finish this off with once she gets a bit more gold behind her to build into some big game items. She has just recorded, so we might be able to see something being purchased. She has actually gone for the Sepia. I believe that's how you pronounce it. I'm not 100% sure. I'd like to say I'm always very bad with these LOL terms anyway, so it's not my cup of tea. I've never actually built this item. It's one of the new ones in Season 3. I have a quick rundown of it. It gives 20 attack damage, 50 attack speed, so that's going to be very nice for her. 10% movement speed and 10% cooldown reduction, with the unique passive of reduces the duration of stun slows, taunt spheres, silences blinds, and immobilizes by 35%. So yeah, that's going to help. You know, that's not bad. You know, it's going to help against Twisted Fate. It's going to help against Amumu, Lulu, so yeah, very nice item to have. But once you kind of name a list like that, what I just did of the blue team there, you can see how kind of strong team comp they have. Once again, I think that's about the 4th or 5th true shot of Barrage I've actually seen completely missed by Ezreal now. I'm not really doing too well hitting them, but he does have 2 kills for himself, and then is currently sitting on the Bloodthirster. Kayle really using that attack speed to her advantage then. I never thought she was really going to dive that. I think it was a bit too aggressive. Amumu was coming up there anyway, and Mordekaiser is sitting around their blue buff waiting, along with V and Kayle up there, so he could quite easily trap them from behind now. Twisted Fate has picked up that mid turret and is teleported down into this bottom lane and allowed to pick up the assist, and Ezreal picking up the kills. So it does look in this top lane. I'm trying to catch it from the mini-map. Nothing's happened. They actually didn't make anything happen. They may make it happen something here though. Jarvan's ult and Amumu's ult both going down, but this is still a 3-in-1 engagement, and Amumu Gen, they've just got so much health, it's ridiculous. I believe they may have they did actually kill Kayle during that, and V was very lucky to get away with that under 100 HP quite easily, but yeah, no kill by Mordekaiser. He's currently with his needlessly large rod on him now, so looking quite strong. But if we have a quick look at overall on the board then at our items, going on to our champions, we have a look at Twisted Fate. Our champion with the most kills in the game at this moment in time, currently sitting on 6, has completed his Lynchbane and the Blast 1, so obviously going to have a nice prop from the Lynchbane with the Sheen included in that, so his auto attacks going to be doing some nice damage. I do feel. Obviously, I guess he's going to be looking to go for his death cap afterwards. You can actually see, I'm not sure what upgrade he's gone for, but he has completed his Sorcerer's Shoes with the Home Guard upgrade, which is interesting to see. Obviously gives him that additional 45 movement speed, and the boost when he's out of combat for 8 seconds at the fountain. It kind of allows you to speed up a little bit, which is ridiculously OP on Rammus. I have seen it on Rammus before when the season 3 first started. I never knew of these boot items, and I just saw Rammus just literally like he was on speed or something, taking some crazy ass drugs, and we were just mincing up and down the map. It was, I've never seen anything like it. I might have to do a little short video on it or add it into one of my LOL moments when I get another one as a bonus clip, because it's something insane. Rammus' speed as it is, let alone with that flipping boost, is something else. I'm sure it'd be pretty interesting to see. I might have to do it one day, is just play some bot game and just trying to max out maximum speed on Rammus with a couple of, say, Phantom Dance as well, just to give that little boost to see how fast you could really actually get him. Nice Q in by Jarvan, but V has actually followed him over. He has decided to pop his ult down on Mordekaiser, and Mordekaiser dropping instantly then. He has completed his death cap, but where he has no HP items, really, obviously, he's got his death cap, fair enough, but he had no chance for any moves down whatsoever. He was killed so quickly then, with the ult from Jarvan and the taunt by Lulu as well. Ezreal's True Shot Barrage finally hitting someone now. Twisted Fate ult is up, and he has teleported in to pick up the kill off Nunu, and Ezreal picking up the kill off Varus. The ping has gone down on Baron with a 4-0 engagement there from the blue team. They're going to look very strongly to be able to take this Baron buff at 18 minutes, so not a long spawn. It's only been up for about 3 minutes. They are running very low, all around the level 10 to 13 mark. And Amumu is, I don't know if Amumu really wants to go in there. I feel he may die if he does actually go back in there. One knock up and that could be it, but he was just waiting around there to make sure the smite went off, just in case anything crazy did happen, you know. I think these things do happen sometimes, you know. I think you've got Baron easy enough, and then next thing you know, boom, it's gone away from you, don't even know what's happened. So Mordekaiser is coming over into their blue buff. He is, Ezreal is there. I don't think he's going to be actually find him in time. I think he's just going to... The thing with Mordekaiser at the moment, he has very high burst, and that's what he's kind of hoping for, is to find someone out squishy like Twisted Fate, Lulu or Ezreal, and just try and burst them down as quick as possible. And that's the option he didn't have in that team fight. It was just a perfect ult by Jarvan. He knew who he wanted to get rid of. He knew that if Mordekaiser's ult went down or he starts doing any of his moves, then it's going to be high damage. And yeah, he was destroyed. So I think Mordekaiser's really going to have to look to try and get a Giants Bout or something on the go, to try and make him a bit more resistance in these team fights, or he will be getting dropped like that all day long, and they will be targeting him straight away, considering he's got those 4 kills, or 5 kills on Kayle as well. So both the M's team really sitting on Kayle and Mordekaiser, which is a bit unfortunate, because, you know, you really want a couple kills on Varus as well, because he's ready to carry. You know, he's the one who's going to be prodding at the back. Whilst you compare him to his counterpart Ezreal on the enemy team, who's completed his Bloodthirst and Static Shiv and his Sheen now, so, and along with Doran's Blade, so going to be looking, his poke's going to be pretty damn strong now. It'd be interesting if he does decide to complete the Trinity Force or the Iron Fist. As the last Ezreal I saw actually going for the Trinity Force, which I thought was pretty interesting, but obviously both still good items. But I quite like the Iron Fist because of the slow it actually has on it. So if we have a quick overlook of the games, 20 minutes in, Mordekaiser, now again, really, the only reason I feel his jungle succeeded, or it hasn't succeeded, I don't think, the only reason he is as strong as he is because he somehow picked up a triple kill out of nowhere at that top lane. I feel if he never got that triple kill, then he would be worth nothing whatsoever now. And I still feel he's really worth nothing. He can't make any ganks happen. He's so slow. As soon as even with that boots and ability, as soon as he comes there, you know, people go to see him. He's, I don't know. For me, he's a mid lane champion, because you're that champion. Once you're on top of someone, you can burst them down, and you don't have that as a Mordekaiser jungler. And again, the flash being popped by Mordekaiser already there. Know the dangers of Twisted Fate coming in. And again, dropping very easily there, thanks to Lulu and Twisted Fate. Even though Twisted Fate didn't actually have his stun card up when he did decide to teleport in. A bit of an odd teleport by himself there, obviously trying to trap Nunu out a little bit. Then I don't think it was necessarily needed, really. I guess it's nice to have the vision to see where everyone actually is. And ult going down by Jarvan, and once again V flashing out of it. And unfortunately for Jarvan, his flash is not up at the moment, so he won't be able to make that happen. So, item-wise, let's have a look. Jarvan is currently sitting on 2 Giant Spout and a Ruby Crystal, 1 included in a Sunfire Cape already, along with that Brutalizer. So going to be looking quite nice and tanky, a little bit of damage on him. Our Twisted Fate has now completed his Death Cap along with the Lynchbane and has actually gone for his Cage of Lucky pick, which feels a bit late more than anything, you know. Considering it's 20 minutes in, it seems a bit late to actually decide to go for your Cage of Lucky pick, but obviously if he's deciding to build a Will of Ancients anyway, it's a nice kind of item to have there, so, or it's needed for the Will of Ancients anyway, so we'll see what he decides to turn that into. Currently having a battle going, a Blood Boil actually on Varus and Nunu there. It is going to cause the death of Jarvan. First kill going to Varus, very nice. Jarvan really kind of caught out of place a little bit there, and the purple team are going to look to try and make something happen, but their tier 2 bottom turret has been dropped thanks to the likes of Ezreal. So turret wise we are 3-4 in favour of the purple team. But yeah, thanks to the gold and obviously farming and dragon secured, the blue team are currently sitting a 9k gold difference. Considering they're a turret behind, they're doing pretty well for themselves to be 9k up. Obviously the kills they've picked up is very beneficial, and obviously they have kind of won their farm. If you compare Twisted Fate to Kayle, there's an 80 farm difference. Varus to Ezreal, there's another 70 farm difference. Jarvan to V's actually out-farmed Jarvan in that respect, but Twist Fate dropping there. Nunu did die during that. I wasn't really paying too much attention to how Nunu actually did during that, but Lulu being dropped as well by V. So the purple team are trying to pick up as many mistakes as they possibly can. Pings are going down on Varus, so we're going to have to see if we do have a Amumu coming up from the behind. Nice ult by Jarvan, once again allowing Ezreal to pick up his 7th kill of the game. Unfortunately, Amumu did miss his grab there, and we'll just take a couple of turrets while spamming his laugh. Why not? I love these pro players. This was all about. I don't know if I ever mentioned it in one of my videos. I played as Singe solo top 1 game against a Jace not too long ago, and during the game I didn't realise if you pressed control 1, 2, 3 or 4 it actually allows you to do your taunts, your dance or your laugh, and likewise you can actually pick your moves that way. I never knew that. That's why in a lot of my videos you will see me clicking to actually put the moves in, even though I'm starting to get the habit of using control now. It's just such, once you play League for 1,000 games plus, just clicking it like that, it's just natural habitat. But I'm getting a bit used to the control part now. That's pretty cool, but nevertheless that's kind of not the point. I found out the way. I always wanted to know how to spam laugh, so I found out that I could actually copy the sort of / laugh and then control V it every time I wanted to do it, obviously, which would be the case of enter control V, which obviously is not as quick as control 4, but as I say, I didn't know that. And during this game against Jace, I may have killed him once, and literally all I did was just spam laugh at him. I was able to out-farm. He couldn't do anything on me, so I just kept spamming laugh, and come the 15-minute mark he actually disconnected from the game and went AFK because I was laughing at him. Which was amazing. Then Skarner had to come take his place, and I just did the same thing to Skarner as well, even though Skarner wasn't too bothered, but he wanted to report me for it, which I don't know why. I don't know really if what I was doing was that bad, obviously Jace just couldn't hack it. He just couldn't hack up with it, which was pretty funny. So yeah, that was pretty cool. I just couldn't believe he went AFK. Obviously he was losing his lane, which didn't help, and then I was just spamming laugh. He must have just felt completely just down in the dumps about it, but there we go. Not to worry. Twisted Fate, damage on him now. He has actually, he's saying that, I was saying that he had the option of going for his Will of the Ancients. He's actually decided to go for, I can't think of the name off the top of my head now. It sends out the 2 little ghouls. He just used it then. I don't know where he was. I kind of misclicked and I kind of lost what was going on there. Purple team are going to be trying to secure it. I think this is their first dragon in the game they're going to be looking for, so it's going to help to try and get that gold difference up a little bit for themselves. So yeah, Kayle picking a dragon, very nice. But as we were saying, where are we? Twisted Fate, what is the item called? It's called Twin Shadows. It gives them 40 ability power, 40 magic resistance, 6 movement speed, and basically it summons these 2 little ghost things what slow down your opponents, whoever they latch onto, which I think is pretty cool. True Shot Barrage going down by Ezreal then, and actually going to kill Nunu. Varus ult dropping down onto Amumu. He does actually have an Oracles on himself. Obviously, with the new patch, the Oracles is not a permanent thing, or obviously if you die it's not permanent anyway, but obviously it does have about a 5-minute tick on it, and then it will eventually disappear. So obviously Amumu did not want to certainly lose that then. That would have certainly been very costly. But did survive the battle. And again, not losing anyone and securing 3 kills for nothing. So that is the trades you want to be making happen. And I was mentioning about before that Ezreal had the choice of going for his 24th on the, I believe it's the Iron Fist. I keep calling it the Iron Fist. It's not the Iron Fist. I don't know why I call it the Iron Fist, purely because it looks like an Iron Fist. The Iceborne Gauntlet, that's the badge. So he has decided to go for that, and you can see the kind of cool little animations it has with the little crystals going around. I think it's pretty cool. You see the slow, it's really nice. Twist Fate ult going to come in, it is going to catch out Larius big time. A yellow card to the face, how about that? Instant death. There was nothing he was going to be able to do about that, unfortunately. And the blue team are really trying to push into here. And V did actually get yellow carded by Twisted Fate, but has a bit too much health, and Nunu may get dropped here. Damage from Twisted Fate and Ezreal Lulu being a bit too much, but they are a bit too far pushed forward, I feel already. Ezreal, someone just actually popped their flash. It wasn't Ezreal, it might have been Twisted Fate. Yeah, Twisted Fate actually did pop his flash, and they may well get out of here. True Shot Barrage going down by Ezreal. He is getting a pretty low. Oh, Lulu has an Oracles as well, which is interesting to see that Amumu and Lulu both went on Oracles. So, you know, it seems a bit like a bit of waste of 400 gold, considering that they will time out eventually, you know. So, I don't know. Maybe a bit of not enough communication in that part, but yeah. And we have the trade-off between Mordekaiser and Ezreal, and with that Bloodthirster, he's just going to be able to poke away Mordekaiser all day long, even with that ult up on there. He will be able to survive that easily enough. So they're going to back with a 12k gold advantage going for them, 15 kills up over their opponent. So looking strong, looking very strong. Six turrets to the 4 now, and the purple team they were looking alright, but they've now really just been pushed so far into their base now, and they're struggling to kind of get out of there. As you can see, they have lost their first inhibitor of the game in that mid lane. And Amumu and Jarvan are going to try and work down this tier 2 top turret, but Nunu's coming around the backside along with V and Varus, and I think I can't imagine them actually catching up with Jarvan. She is trying to dive in there, but he does have his Q to try and really get away from anything, so he should be okay. We do have the grab coming on to Kayle. Can we? Oh, and the ult. Lulu didn't even have time to haunt him. He did decide to pop his Curse of the Sad Mummy, and that instantly killed Kayle there. Looking very nice. You can see item-wise he has gone for the Spirit of the Ancient Golem, which obviously is the additional jungle item for a tanky jungler, which is nice to see for him to go for, which gives him that bonus 500 HP, and they're still chasing Jarvan, and she is still on the hunt. A very nice juke there from her Q, and the ult has gone down, and he may well survive this. The Ignite has been dropped by V, and that may be enough. Yeah. Very unfortunate by Jarvan to die there. It was a very nice play. He tried it, and V was just a little bit too much, but Lulu coming up from the back anyway to pick up her first kill of the game, so I'm sure she's going to be pretty happy with that. It's a nice little bit of gold to add back. And you see there, I was mentioning about those little ghouls, what happened, you can see there, they were actually running all the way along there, we just kind of caught on to that. And the True Shot Barrage going down by Ezreal. See how damage it did, it chunked away a good quarter of Varus' health there, and killed by Twisted Fate and Ezreal. Ezreal now sitting on 13 kills for himself. Twisted Fate on 13 kills as well. 6 on Amumu, only 1 on Jarvan, but he's certainly, even though he does have 5 deaths, it doesn't really sum up the performance he's put in this game. He's been a big reason for them winning this. You see, he does actually have 15 assists on him. Only person to have more than that is the support champion Lulu. So yeah, and this could, oh wow, Twisted Fate just got dropped massively. Ezreal is going to try and finish this off, but not having enough health to survive that. So both of those tier 4 turrets are now being completely dropped now. So it's just purely going to be the case of the final group team fight as soon as Ezreal and Twisted Fate actually get up to see what happens. Amumu, I don't know what he's really doing. I think he's actually trying to die on purpose here. He does have his flash up, but he kind of got trapped in there on purpose by the looks of things. Just spamming his laugh, just trying to make fun of them more than anything. The slow by Lulu, and they've been Or they may try and make something happen here. I don't know. Blood Boil has gone on to V from Nunu. Amumu is here. They are trying to take this rubber. The grab is going to go in. Curse of Sad Mummy is up, and it has been dropped. Ult going down by Jarvan. Will there be enough damage to finish them off? Nunu has flashed away. The ult going down onto Amumu. He's such a small guy, but even though he does have that ult, it still looks tiny. So yeah, nice kill by them. Nunu did flash away, so we'll survive that. I think Jarvan is on trying to look for him, but he will not be able to find him as he has recalled already. So there we are. Let's have a quick downgrade on the items again then for our blue team. Ezreal has now actually got the Last Whisper. Wow, that was really nice to know actually. Twisted Fate uses teleport there, and his home card passive still worked because he was still at base rate seconds, allowing him to sprint from that kind of tier 2 mid turret all the way into the base and pick up the kill over Varus. And even though he did try for his troubles, very nice play. They're kind of just doing 1v1. I don't know why Amumu keeps laughing though. No one's there to hear him laugh, and maybe he knows I'm spectating this and just wants to have a little giggle along the way. So yeah, they really just need to group up. They keep doing 1v1 at the moment, which seems pretty silly. Even though I feel they have got every chance of winning this, I can't imagine them throwing it away. But if they keep doing 1v1 it's just going to keep giving the purple team a little bit of hope. But they have obviously lost those turrets, their main turrets, and it's just eventually just going to be the case of when they decide to group up. Nice kill by Ezreal there, his 14th kill of the game. Like I said, he does have his Last Whisper on him now, along with another BS sword, so damage wise he is going to be looking like an absolute boss. Our Jarvan has actually got his Warmonks and the Sunfire Cape along with the Black Cleaver now, so going to have a nice amount of health on him along with attack damage. Our Twisted Fate has completed his Quicksilver Sash now actually. Obviously he's obviously gone that for who do we have on here? We have the Varus Assault, so I guess it cleanses that. I think it's the only thing I can really think of what he would have to actually cleanse. Oh, I guess it does remove the debuffs as well, so any exhausts that go down on them from, or Nunu's the only one who has the exhaust. So it seems like an interesting item to go for. I think he could actually have just went for more AP damage, but that's his choice. And they're going to win this game easy enough anyway, so very well played by the blue team. 17k gold difference by the 34-minute mark, 6 turrets difference with 10 turrets going to the blue team, and 40 kills to the 18, so very well played by the blue team once again. I think I have to keep on top of who keeps winning. I think the blue out of all the commentaries I've done of these spectator modes, I think the blue team have won the most games compared to the purple team, so go blue team. But yeah, 30 kills sitting between Ezreal and Twisted Fate. That's 12 more kills than what the purple team had anyway. So what I really liked about that game, and what I did point out earlier on, was Amumu. I think for me Amumu was the man. His ganks really kind of made Twisted Fate snowball so hard to why he got 16 kills. You know, Amumu could have quite easily took those early ganks. What happened, I think Twisted Fate secured an early double kill straight away if I remember correctly, and it was purely because Amumu didn't kill the champion, what he could have quite easily done with an E or a grab or whatever. You know, he could have quite easily killed him, but he left Twisted Fate to pick it up because he knew, if you look at Amumu build, he just went pure up tanky. He's got 3 giant builds in there, so Amumu's just purely about being there and putting his grab down and sad curse on the mummy and being able to make kills like that. He's not there for the damage really, and Twisted Fate is there for the damage, so Amumu knows early game it's important for Twisted Fate to be getting those kills so that he can just smash people back, and which he did, and he's got 16 kills to his name, so GG. And nevertheless, I hope you guys enjoyed this game again. It was pretty interesting. Mordekaiser jungle was a little bit different. That triple kill kind of helped him out. I think it would have been absolutely terrible had he not scored that triple kill. But there we go. Nevertheless, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'd like to know, have any of you guys actually jungled Mordekaiser? That's pretty interesting, or ever seen it in a game before. I don't know if he was trolling or what, who knows. I'm pretty intrigued by that. But nevertheless, hope you guys enjoyed and have a good day. Peace.